Hey, what's good, you guys? It's your boy Gabodee here. Today we're going to start a new series. It's going to be called Story Time. Basically, I'm going to just tell you stories about my past and all the bullshit that I've been through. But I've been telling my friends about all these stories, but why not make it a video? But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the video out, really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. But forget all that, let's get into it. Today's video is titled, My Coach is a Murderer. It's basically a story about this camp that I went to when I was about a junior in high school. I say 2010, 2011. So yeah, I was a junior in high school. It was this football camp. The prior year, our team sucked ass. So they thought if we do this camp, then we could like bond and like develop game plans and all this other type of bullshit. Yeah, that didn't work. So basically what happened is they took all of our spring break. So our spring break was a week. So it was Monday through that Sunday. So what they basically did was they took Thursday, Friday, Saturday for practice or for the camp or whatever, and then on Sunday we had a game against Kahuku. So for those who don't know, in Hawaii at that time, Kahuku was literally one of the best schools, public schools for football. Like their team was huge. I mean, like they had linemen like 6'2", almost 300 pounds at like high school level, junior, senior. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all feeding these niggas? So after practice was done, we went to go get a shower. So we went into the locker room. Ladies, when I say like a boys' locker room in high school is literally most borderline gay shit you will ever see. I'm talking about niggas literally running around butt naked trying to slap you in the ass with their dicks. There was one guy, he lost his leg in an accident. This man's literally hobbling around on one leg, butt naked, trying to whip niggas in the dick and in the butt. Like, what are you doing? So basically, after everyone was done grabbing ass, you know, we went to go eat. We all sat in this foyer area because we were going to sleep in the actual basketball courts. So we had like this long cafeteria table and we would just all sit on the table. So what we had for dinner was this big ass plate of spaghetti. Like it was huge. Like it was like imagine a plate like this big. Like it was a big ass plate of spaghetti. Yeah, I ate some of it, but yeah, nobody really could finish that. It was ridiculous. I guess they wanted to be ready, you know, carb overload or whatever, because what we did the next day was literally bullshit. So after we were done eating, it was time for us to go to sleep because the coach was like, hey man, we're gonna wake up early, so y'all better get some sleep. And this is when I realized I forgot a fucking pillow, bruh. I was like, damn. I don't know how I forgot a pillow. Like, I just slipped my mind, you know. I don't know how I forgot a pillow. So literally, I couldn't sleep. That first night, I couldn't get no sleep because I was trying to figure out where am I going to put my head. I had a blanket. I had like this futon looking shit, but I had no pillow. So I'm like, how am I going to sleep? Fast forward to 4 a.m. We getting our ass woken up by like the scoreboard, because I remember I said we were sleeping in the basketball court, our basketball gym. So we get waken up by the scoreboard. I'm talking about the loudest sound you ever heard in your life, bruh. Just imagine that buzzer you hear in basketball games. That's waking you up at 4 in the morning. So let me break down you how the day went. So we wake up at 4 a.m. to run around the whole town. Like, I lived in a city, it was called Kapolei, and you know, I don't know what it looks like now. It's been a while since I've been there, but during that year, you know, when I was there, it was still a pretty big city. Like, it was, I mean, it wasn't, you know, it's not like what it is now, like, I'm pretty sure, because they're building it up, but it was pretty big. We had to run around that at 4 a.m. in the morning. After you were done running around the whole town, it didn't matter what time you were done. We had practice at 9 a.m. So you either had to run around the town as fast as you can, come back, eat breakfast, and then we had practice at 9, or if you take too long, you're just gonna have to get your ass ready for practice. So I was a running back in high school. So I was with the running backs. Most of my friends were either DBs or linemen. So basically we were one of the fastest people on the team. So we got down pretty fast. Obviously we got there before 9 o'clock. So I was like, oh, cool. We can get something to eat, right? Ha, boy, I was wrong. When I'm talking about literally the most disgusting breakfast in the world, like it was just imagine those cafeteria lunch plates they give you, but everything was in those small little squares. I'm talking about like these disgusting watery ass powdered eggs. They weren't even real eggs. They gave us like maybe 2 or 3 things of a pineapple, literally like those pineapple crunches, like 2 or 3 of those. You got a big ass You had some water if you wanted water, and then you had watered down Gatorade to drink, and then they gave you some fucking milk. Like, that's all you have for breakfast. It was literally the worst breakfast to date that I've ever had in my life. Like, what the hell? So after we were done eating, we had to go to like this meeting where we would discuss God knows basically everything. Like, comes to games, comes to footage, what to do. Like, mind you, we're still in spring. So like, this is all before preseason. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, what are we really doing here? Like, do we really need to be doing? We were like watching old film of like Reggie Bush and like, you know, trying to get us inspired. Yeah, I really wasn't feeling it, fam. I'm running on 0 hours of sleep, and you're trying to show me a video of Reggie Bush running niggas over. Yeah, I'm not into it, fam. I'm really not into it. That meeting was after the morning practice. So after that meeting was done, we had an afternoon practice. It was around 12. After that practice was done, we had another meeting. Like, literally, it was nothing but either practice or meetings for a whole 3 days. After that afternoon practice was done, then we actually got to get some lunch. And the lunch was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. They had like actual real cooked food that people actually cooked and brought for us. They were like actual mothers of kids on the team who was cooking. So I can't really knock them for that. The lunch was pretty good. But after lunch, we had another meeting and then another practice. I'm just like, bruh, come on, nigga. I have 0 hours of sleep. I'm tired as fuck. Nigga, let me get some sleep, bruh. After that practice, we hit the showers. Again, same old thing. Dick slanging, ass grabbing, ball sucking, you name it, they did it. So the camp had really one rule. It was no phones. You couldn't bring your phone in. They didn't want you to have any type of, you know, connection to the outside world. It was supposed to be, you know, just nothing but football. Eat, drink, sleep, football, right? Yeah. How about no? I don't know what they're talking about. I brought my phone. I was making sure that, you know, why are we not having phones? Like, in today's day and age, like, we could have an emergency. Like, I need to contact people. Like, what? I'm talking about emergencies like, nigga, my Instagram followers need to know what I'm doing. Like, I need to check on this Twitter. Like, what the hell? But yeah, but I wasn't dumb with it. I was smart with it, though. So I would take my phone with me when I would go use the bathroom. I don't know about y'all, but what I use baby wipes to wipe. Because, you know, I get that fresh feeling. You know, wipe it. Ooh, feel that? It's nice and wet. You little, ooh, you know, to the touch. Yeah, I brought my phone with me. I would put it in my actual, like, baby wipe bag. So you wouldn't even know, because, like, what nigga is really digging in a baby wipe bag? So I bring my phone with me when I went to go use the bathroom. Just know, I never got caught, because, you know, I'm smart with it. Flip side, we had some dumbass niggas on the team. They really thought they could sneak their phone and use it while we're literally trying to go to sleep. I mean, it's a pitch black basketball court. They're acting like their phone screen is not going to shine up on the ceiling. Like, what are y'all doing? They had coaches walking around every maybe 2-3 hours, making sure everyone's asleep, or, you know, if they're not asleep, making sure you're using their phone. But yeah, just know a couple of niggas got caught using their phone. And the next day, it wasn't good for them. Fast forward next day, we wake up again at 4 a.m., to run around the town. But this time, we all had to skip breakfast because they wanted everybody to go onto the football field because we had to watch these niggas run opportunities for a literal hour. So I'm standing here on the sideline, 0 hours of sleep, hungry as fuck, watching niggas who got in trouble for bringing their phone run. After these dumbass niggas were done, basically the day went about the same. We had practices, meetings, practices, meetings, ass grabbing, meetings, 0 hours of sleep. A bit more sleep because we got the nudes. So the last day was a little bit different. We didn't have to run, but we still had those 2 practice sessions. And coach was like, hey, I'm gonna let y'all get some more rest because we got a scrimmage tomorrow. We got a practice or a game tomorrow. I'm like, thank you, bro. Thank you. I want some sleep, man. That's all I'm asking for. Like, if I give me some good sleep, I'm usually I'm a pretty good person. You can ask people who know me, I'm not a morning person. So I need my rest, bro. So the last night before the actual game, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Your boy feeling good. I've got someone to let me borrow a pillow. Like, I'm like, yes, let me get some sleep. Just then, my coach walks in. He's our strength and conditioning coach. We called him Coach Mike. He's like, hey, everybody, gather around. I got something to tell you. I got something to tell y'all. I'm just like, oh my God, bro, what does this nigga want? So I walk over there, I sit down, we all gather around, like he about to tell us a story, right? I honestly don't know why he told it and whatever, but okay, I cannot make this up. I'm literally telling you what he said verbatim. So his story went, he was in high school, he was walking to class or something, or walking to school, and some guys ran up on him and they robbed him, right? That's how it is, right? So he was just like, nah, fuck them niggas, bro. I'm gonna go find them. So what he did was he looked in the yearbook and he found out whoever that dude was who robbed him. He found out where he lived. So I'm like, okay, cool. You about to beat his ass. You about to get that nigga. Okay, cool. Run up on him. That's what I'm thinking. No. So what he said was, yeah, I found out where he lived, so at night I went to his house. So he rang the doorbell and some lady opened the door, but she opened the door but left the screen door unlocked, because who's ringing the door that late at night? So basically what he said was, when she opened the door, he punched that lady straight through the screen door, broke the screen door, like literally fist mark hole through the screen door. He unlocked the screen door from the outside because he could reach the lock, went in the house, beat everybody up, dragged that nigga who beat him up out the house. Then apparently he found some random road flare, picked that flare up, don't ask me how he lighted it, he lit the road flare and threw it in the house. While that nigga he beat up, or the one that he beat him up, he was watching, and because he beat his ass up, he was unconscious or something like that. So he threw the road flare in the house, burned the whole house down. Literally with the people in the house. I cannot make this up. This is literally what he said. And I'm looking around like, y'all just hear this nigga? This nigga just killed people? What the I'm looking at all my friends trying to figure out like, yo, did this nigga just kill people? But everybody else is just like eating this shit up. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like, no, it's not. It's called murder. Yeah, you don't, that's not cool, fam. Like, no, you don't kill people. Like, what the hell? So this man is literally out here trying to like get us ready for a football game and telling us a story about how he basically killed a family and burned them to death. And at the end, he was just like, if y'all don't believe me, y'all can look it up. Look up the fire in Haleiwa, 82. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Believe me, that nigga was crazy. That was a crazy ass nigga. He was in prison before he even became our coach. And now how an ex-con can work at a school, that's past me. But, I'ma move on. Basically, after this nigga just confessed to a murder, I'm mentally just done. I'm gone. I'm checked out. I'm like, what the hell? This nigga just killed a family. And you expect me to go out here and play a football game? No. So after this nigga was done with all this bullshit, I'm like, whatever, man. I'm gonna give me some sleep. So I walk away. I just go to my area or whatever, right? So I'm about to go to sleep. Then some nigga decides to throw a pillow. Then that other nigga decides to throw a pillow. Then another nigga decides to throw a pillow. And I'm just like, bruh, if y'all start a pillow fight, I swear to God, I'm going to kill someone. You know what they did? It was a fucking pillow fight. They had a pillow fight all the way until 2 a.m. in the morning. We had a game that scrimmage was at 9 a.m. So we literally had a 5-hour window of sleep. And like, I don't know about y'all, but as soon as my head hit the pillow, I'm not like, nah, it takes me a while to go to sleep. So niggas are really having pillow fights until 2 a.m. And I'm just like, nigga, if y'all don't sit your ass down somewhere, I'm trying to get some sleep, bro. Come on. So I wake up around 8 something, get ready for the game. I don't know how many hours of sleep I've had over this 4-day window. Like, I don't know. I'm tired as fuck. I honestly can't even remember what happened on the scrimmage. I know we took an L. That's all I know. Because that actual year, I think we may have won maybe 2-3 games. Like, we were ass. Like, our team was trash. Like, my junior year, our varsity team was garbage. Literally just straight booty meat. So after we got our ass ran through, after we got, after we got our ass ran through, we had a dinner or like a feast. Like, this shit was like buffet. Like, imagine like 3 cafeteria tables, literally of just food. I mean, that shit was amazing. I mean, I'm talking about like chicken long rice, chicken katsu, pork lao lao. Like, they had mochi. Like, bruh, it was good. It was almost worth it. Almost. But yeah, after we were done with that, they left because they actually drove all the way down to our school. They live literally on opposite ends of the state. So, we're on the west side. They're all the way on the east side. So they drove home. And finally, we got to go home. And when I went home, I literally fell into a coma. I literally slept the whole day away. Because we were done on a Sunday morning. Got home, slept all that Sunday because the very next day we had school because it was a Sunday. They took our whole spring break away. And so I slept the whole Sunday, wake up, it's Monday, go back to school, and guess what? Have practice the very next day. My high school football experience was horrible. I hope y'all had a better one. If y'all had a worse one, let me know. Put it in the comments though. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm gonna keep this series going. I got a whole bunch of stories for y'all that I would just tell people or tell my friends, but I'm just like, shoot, might as well make a video of it. Like, I got a bunch of bullshit ass stories for y'all to tell. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here though. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all have any better stories, hey, put it in the comments. I want to hear about them. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Shit, peace.